So from now on, I'm gonna do my islands on my videos to show you my islands. Anyways, if you haven't seen my last two videos, I have been with a Julian DVD, but this time I'm not, because I'm gonna publish it soon. Ignore those there, I am going to do that later. And yes, I have some epic wobbling predictions. So let's get to this first one that I have for MPG. First up, for the first epic wobbling, I am thinking of, for the wobbling predictions, I am going to do perfection on this one. As you know, I have done a couple of things. The air conditioning's on, I have my googly eyes, dogs can't be barking at me, and so yeah, this is gonna be a long video. This is gonna be a prequel about me making the movie. That's just spoiler alert for my prequel. If you haven't seen it though, but it'll be coming out soon, so don't worry. Anyways, let's get on to the first epic wobbling, which is Creepsicle, which for May. Now, for this one, I have decided to make it like a donut shaped. Yeah, donuts. You care about donuts, right? Donuts. D-O-N. I don't know how to spell donuts. I can spell the T-H-E. But that is kind of it. I mean, like, I can't even spell donut at all. So, here's the design I made. According to my design, there's no eye or anything, because, who just needs an eye? Who needs an eye? I mean, like, there's no eye, it's just jumping around. Now, I'll explain the lore in a second. Now, as you can see, I'm going to explain the lore each. For example, Creepsicle. Creepsicle maybe have its own ways, but between its epic and the common form, the common form has a clear glass, while the other has a donut. About to explain Perplex Explorer. Within itself, it explains its story itself with its own. Yes, that is. You're gonna have to explain the bio for me, okay? Tell me what it is, and boom, like it down below. With its map of its own, it searched around the world on its own. The Creepsicle itself, the epic Creepsicle itself, has been there since inside of the continent. So yeah, that's all you need to know. Now, here's the next one for, let's say for like, hold on 1 second. I gotta shuffle these real quick. Next is mulch for June. Now, I know mulch is not like its electrifying thing, but look at the cool design. It resemblance to the dipsters. Now, if I tell you this, epic mulch, mulch's bio. Epic mulch maybe have some similarities to the dipsters and its common and rare form, but the dipster family must go on with epic mulch. The epic mulch has similarities to the others. Like, for example, its dipster look. The dipsters may feel like that they have their own. But within the rare dipsters, there's no existence to it. Or epic. So the epic mulch decided to create the one and only dipsters. Reference based about the mushroom dipster. Anyways, let's get on to the next one, which is Wajay for July. Epic Wajay maybe have its own self-defense, but this one is like a snow golem for Minecraft. But with its dirt and itself, it creates by a dipster body itself, by it. The epic Wajay couldn't figure out its blue skin, so it still stole a dipster head for one. So yeah, that's all you need to know about epic Wajay. Let's get on to epic Timba for August. The Timba could be obvious, but if I had decided to choose something else, it would be like this. Once in a life story. Inside the workshop, the epic Timba lives there. Before the workshop came. It was fine and peaceful for the second of the workshop inside itself. The epic timber realized the collapse was happening and separating all the continent itself during its time. The ethereals fell from the sky. The only triple quads and quint made it there safely. But the epic timber decided to be evolved by its own self. Don't mess with failure. So yeah, it's perfect. And here's Epic Screamer for September when Epic Anglo might come, or the Ethereal Continent. The Epic Screamer may have its own ways of its own, but with its no arms to be sure about. One arm is tiny to grow. With losing its arms, it decided to keep growing and growing and growing until it made it there. Yeah, that is kind of a little bit of a reference to it, but I don't care. And then here's one for October. This thing could be obvious to be telling for sure, but with its tied into itself, to its family members, the Epic Scargo has decided to not mess with success or failure. Don't mess with mid. Yeah, I didn't come up with the bio idea. I came up with the bio ideas, okay? Okay, don't no give me like bios in the comments, please. MPG, please rate this 10 out of 10. Epic Astropod for November. It may seem similar to its common and rare form, but yeah, the Epic Astropod has came to its similarities, while the Astropod came out somewhere date I don't even know, to September for its rare form, the epic form on November during the Feast of the Ember. Yes, I kinda got a little bit adventure-y for that one. And here's Epic Pixelotl for this next one, for December. Pixelotl may have its similarities of video game, but this one has arrows instead of legs. Its legs were held by its told, it says. This thing could be amazed. It could can we get a Pixelotl, please, instead of an Axolotl? Similarities. I thought of a concept art for a design, by the way. A fun fact. I thought it was going to be based on Axolotl, because Pixelotl, Axolotl rhymes. Let's get on to Epic Bon Appetit. Families could be sure, but this Bon Appetit, Epic Bon Appetit, has been single for a while. With no small unsure, it grabbed an X along the way to find its New Year's self. New Year, new him. So yeah, and here's Epic Dermot for February. We still got a couple more left, but that could possibly be meaning that we are almost done. Don't mess with the Dermits itself, they say. The Dermot itself has become around. After being discovered, it hides in the shadows of Wobbin Island. Hides inside of Wobbin Island. Even though that there's nothing there, it could be waiting for its colossal soon. Wonder what that means, by the way. And here's Epic Fleechworm. To the dualities inside, the Wobbox couldn't figure out anything for Fleechworm on the day that it was released. For March, it decided to have itself a blue and Wobbin Island themed for the Polarity Amplifier. Referencing to the Polarity Amplifier to be sure of. I have quick bios here. Epic Giga for April. Or I could just do March again, but this time we're doing things a little bit different. Epic Giga may have its cheesy look inside, but its red is carrot filled. The Epic Giga has came along from the Feast of the Ember to becoming the soon of the echoes of the ego. Wonder what that means again. And for the player, the amplifier reference to the Colossal Awake. Epic Blipsqueak that's coming out on May. Blipsqueak may have its harm from its common and regular stuff, but this one has no failure into it. Don't mess with both success or failure. Don't even mess with itself. Stole from a lava, whatever those lava lamp, if I may call too soon. Fun fact: this is based around the lava lamp, if you want to say about it. And here's epic. Ooh, I actually kind of forgot a bit. I think this one is. Let me know who that is in the comments, cause I forgot. I think that was Astropod. No, I didn't do Astropod. I did. Okay. Yeah, this one's a little bit confusing for me. Let me know in the comments if who this is. The epic question mark that I don't even know of has made itself from inside of itself, referencing itself a flavor into itself. Although it does want to distract Wubbox and get to the great beyond, just like Vention, but doesn't want to accept the ethereal fate, just like how Julian did. Now, if I do applause, my bio will be there soon for the workshop seasonal, of course. Lastly, Rare Zucker. The epic Zucker has came to its own ways, with its toxic theme and looking like its concept art. This was a long way for the Wubbox, to be sure. The Wubbox has finally released into it with its fire class of the toxic. Over the ethereals on the other side, it does look a resemblance to a joint select family. I wonder what that means. And here's mine for workshop seasonal, me, Julian Kelly. But just Julian. Call me Julian. Just call me Monster Hammer Julian, not Julian Kelly. Luckily, I don't even know my middle name. As so earlier, I talked about this in my backstory earlier, but I'll say it again. Julian has possibly so this is Vention's impact. Julian may have thoughts inside of itself, but has a brain on top that's showing. Could be swapped around and stuff. Over the capitalism, when the continent was still released, Zaro and him were stuck there for eternity. Thankfully, Spear Hands of Zaro was keeping everything around, keeping the whole continent safe, while he decided to dive more of what's out there. But apparently, only what happened with the others. First created the ethereals with Zaro. So as I could say, fun fact, only Zaro created them since Julian had the ideas. Anyways, back to my bio. The Julian thought and well for someone to be sure. Of course, he thought the elements plasma, crystal, poison, shadow, and mech. He decided making the first quad ever with its own self. Vention was born. No matter how they tried to escape, but finally, soon enough, they did. As soon as they thought, poof, 2 arms had disappeared off of Julian. Then came back down. Didn't want the others to let the exact same ethereal fate, while letting know that Vention will escape the workshop. Now that Vention is free, Vention will be free soon. Soon he knows. He knows soon. So yeah, that's it for my video. This took a really long theory video that I've ever done, but yeah, I think I remember who it was, and I remember now, and so we got Screamers, Timba, Screamer, Timba, Dermot, Mulch. Tell me who that is in the comments, please. MPG, also tell me who that is. I'll come up with an incoming video soon, so bye for now. thanks for hearing about the lore. Bye. Also, I'm gonna put lights in the background just so you know for my videos, and I'll be putting my islands on my videos just so you know. If you don't do that part where you skip to the end of the video here for the June, please, or else I make a important video saying not to do that. Anyways, bye. Hey, do you want to make a movie? Oh, sure, why not? Let's make a movie. To be continued in Julian 3.